How we doing? Okay, so we're moving on. This is the real meaning of life. This is tape number one. This is the one that piques your interest because you really need to pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. See, we've been knowing, the scientists of the world have been knowing we're in a simulation. We know almost 100% that everything around us is not real. But we've had a lot of theories thrown out there as to whose holodeck is it. You know? It's a wonder. Nobody really gave it much thought that it was God's. We've talked about it being an afterlife, and, I'm going to put some more science down for you to understand what it really means to be living right now, why you're here. There's a lot of questions about that. Why are we the only ones in the middle of this universe? Life. Why is this planet like the center of everything and nothing is alive around us? Yeah, because it is what it was. We are the center of the universe. We are a nursery. This planet and this simulation is a nursery for heaven. See, they can't have children up there. They can't have babies. See, they have to raise them. And they have to prove to be a good person. Yeah, that's what you're in. You're in a boot camp for children, designed to test the shit out of you. You ever wondered how so many miserable things be going on, and why would God let this go on? Well, first of all, it's a simulation. It's designed to test us. We have natural disasters on purpose, okay? This universe is designed to fall apart on purpose over and over again because we have to keep rebuilding, okay? Because if one generation builds everything, what the hell? There wouldn't be anything for other generations to do. And then on top of it, it is a boot camp. It's about seeing if we can work together and solve our problems and become a team. So, that's the general purpose of this simulation. And a little bit more science to it is, if you think about yourself being on a game of Sims, how are you connected to that game? Yeah. Well, it turns out that thing you call a brain, it's not a thinker. It's an antenna. Yeah, it's an antenna that picks up your soul. Specifically designed to pick up your soul and receive your life and your information and send it back. See, it's a two-way communication. It's kind of like Wi-Fi. Yeah. What it does is it tells you what to think, and you record on the other end. Yeah, what you thought. Because see, up in your head, have you ever noticed how when you think about something, there's you, and then there's the good guy and the bad guy, okay? Well, what it really is there's you, there's the Father, and there's the High Council, or the devil, okay? Now, God will tell you what he thinks you should do. The devil will tell you what he thinks you should do. Oh, temptation. Oh, they love that one. And then you have to decide. Your soul makes the decision where you're going to go. Now, there's other things that go into that. There's that avatar you're running around in. That meat sack you're in, yeah, the one that's going to stay in the nursery when you die, okay? That one ain't going. But your soul will. But that meat sack, it has its wants. It wants. So a lot of times, your decisions are based on what that meat sack wants. Yeah, and you choose for the meat sack. But if you're a Christian, and if you try to do the right thing, and you listen to the Father, then you go off of his compass, which is your heart, which means you do the right thing. Now, who wins in those arguments? Your heart or your meat sack? That's character. That's what kind of character you are. And, it's important that you understand your character. Because character means everything. It means what you're going to be when you're on the top side. And so you have this thing called the Holy Spirit inside you. It's kind of a program that runs in the background that keeps score. The times you followed your heart and the times you followed your avatar. And it's once. See, when you follow your avatar, you get points taken away. When you follow your heart, you get points added. That's what's known as your scorecard. Okay? When you get to the top side, that means every damn thing. Because that really is an average of your character, of who you are, and what you've done in your time in boot camp. Now, remember I told you about that antenna connection. Okay. See, it has to have maintenance every day. Because what happens is your avatar you're running around in, that meat sack, it has cells that are born every day. And it has cells that die every day. So as you go through the day and you start working and walking and talking and doing your thing, the cells are dying and new ones are being born. Dying, born, dying, born. By the end of the day, you're damn tired. All right? It's hard to think. Matter of fact, go a real long time and it really gets hard to think because you ain't getting a very good reception. Yeah, it turns out your antenna gets out of whack. Yeah, so you have to go to sleep. And then you go through this thing called REM cycles. And see what that REM cycle is that people don't realize and had never known what it was, is it disconnects all them dead cells and reconnects the new ones that were born that day. Next thing you know, you wake up and you're fresh and you're ready to go and you've got everything, you're on it because your antenna's working good. Okay? Yeah, see, that's how it works. Because see, the real you is out there. You are literally an avatar walking through a simulation, doing your time in boot camp in God's nursery. That is the meaning of life. That is why we are here. And if you literally take that and understand that, you'll understand what character really means on the top side. Because here's what happens. Everyone dies here. We already figured that one out. We don't need a scientist for that one. Yeah, we're pretty sure we're going to die. That no matter what you've seen in the movies, you're going to die. Okay? It's guaranteed. All right? When that happens, your soul is disconnected on this side and is judged. And then comes your scorecard. Yeah, the good things, the bad things, and oh my gosh, you did not do that. Did you really do that? Yeah. Because see, here's the thing. You know that scorecard? It literally records everything you did here. Okay? Yeah. I'm not kidding. Every skin knee, every time you stole a cookie when you were little, if you're old, okay, still doing it. No. Whatever you have done, it is recorded. And we'll be able to go through it with you. And we'll be able to show it to you. And then here's the other cool part. We even know what you were thinking. We even know what you were feeling. So you may have got away with it here on this side because it was all in your head and it's a secret. It wasn't a secret. Yeah, we were in your head. See, yeah, we're in your head all the time. Yeah, believe that or not. Yeah, we're there. And so, you may get away with a lie on this side, but you will not at judgment. Everything that you felt, everything you were thinking, everything you did is on that flash drive of you on the top side and will be available at judgment. Now, if you were a good kid and you did a good score, you get into heaven. If you were a mediocre one that didn't do so well, there's that borderline. There's that edge where, I really, oh man, when I don't know what you'll probably still get into heaven, but it won't be an awesome world. because you know, it is about going there with honor. And you know, if you're really good, you're really rewarded. But if you really didn't do shit, and you pretty much just went through life with a me attitude, you know, didn't do anything wrong really, but you know, didn't do anything really right either, because you were me. Yeah, you'll get in, but you'll get in as what we call a White Walker. But then there's those that are seriously bad, that hoard all the blocks here in the nursery. We call them pharaohs, you know, because you know, all the gold's theirs, and everybody else has to work for it, and they own everything, and they're the top. Also could be called as the Pope, because that was another one of those deals. You know, Roman Catholic Church, the Romans set that thing up. Yeah, and God made a deal with them. Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll let you be the church. Yeah. I need one volunteer. One volunteer. Climb up on that altar. You be my lamb, and you will sacrifice for all the wrong you are doing right now. And so that's what's happened. Every pope that has ever lived is not in heaven. Yeah, custom hell. It's one of those deals they made way back. So, you know, and the people that commit murders and have done awful things in life, that's another custom hell. Yeah, there's those out there that have done really wrong. Their job every day was attacking people. Attack. You know, I need money. Attack. Yeah, Rush Limbaugh was one of those. Yeah, he literally made a life out of attacking people, and thought he was the greatest thing in the world, until he got their judgment, and the real truth was shown, and what he was really all about, and he got his custom hell. We won't go into that, because it's really awful. There's a lot of bad things that happen in custom hell. We didn't even want to talk about them, because they earned it. It's their justice. You know, you ever wondered if there was justice in the universe for these people that were bad? Oh, yes, there is. There surely is. Yeah, they don't know it, and you don't know it. And short of me and the Father and Jesus, nobody knows it. We don't show that. That's something they earned all by themselves, and that's an honor they get to keep to themselves. And I just was able to tell the one time his because to give an example of justice. Because see, custom hell means just that. One of those things that your job was tearing up people and bringing people down, and literally trying your best to stay on top of the world of media by attacking. Yeah, well, I get to tell you his custom hell again. He said, tell you, he got put to a stake and ate by a different animal multiple times. He's done now. Now he's got the other alternative that everyone gets in heaven that don't make it into heaven. It's the blink into nothing, where you're just unplugged. And the memory of you is still there. Everything you did in boot camp is still there. You are just not there. You're gone. There is no more you. Because, see, when you finish boot camp, you got to be transferred to another flash drive. But it's a different flash drive because it works on a different physics. And it's a different world. The top side is a completely, but the exact same world. I know. He says it'll make a lot more sense when you get there. Because truth is, it really does have different physics up there. But we still walk around on two legs, and we still communicate, and we still, it's just different. It's a different physics. See, that one up there, nothing gets old. Nothing falls apart. Nothing dies. We are literally all 20-year-olds. Forever. And you don't eat and poop. You don't need this and that because everything's up there available. You can literally have everything you want. Just got to go get it and build it if you're a White Walker. If you're an angel or above, you can use some magic and literally make things from your mind. Yeah, literally, just from your mind. Just say, I want a table right there. There's a table. Look at that. Look at that. Because see, when you get to the top side, it's a me world. Down here, it's an us world. We're working together to get through boot camp. But up there, the day you get graduated through judgment, that's the day it becomes a me world. That's the day where we give you your own room. And this room is really cool. Yeah. Believe it or not, it can expand itself. Yeah. It's not like, you got an 8x12 here, buddy, and that's, enjoy it. Kick back, relax. No, it literally can be endless inside that room. That room, it's deceptive. Yeah, because on the outside, it just looks like a square box. But on the inside, it's a mansion. So it's just what you want to build and what you want to do and what you want to put in there. And for angels, I mean, they can literally put it in their back pocket and take it with them. Because, see, what they got is what's called a portal. See, wherever their box is, they can literally open a door and go anywhere in heaven and then come back to that door and they're instantly back to where they was at their room. That room's yours. Nobody is in that room that isn't authorized by you. It's the perfect security kind of thing. It's your treasures. Because, see, down here, we start with our treasures down here. The things we had when we were kids. You thought it was gone. No, it's not gone. There's a recording of it. And we can make it again. And we can put it in the room. And we can make all kinds of things that you had down here. Everything you've ever had. If you want to spend the magic and fill your room up, knock yourself out. That bike you got at 5 years, hell yes. Yes, you can have that exact same thing. Yeah. And it's one of those things that it's yours. And that's what I mean, that room. That's a me world. People walk into your room, that's everything that you treasure. And that's where we store up treasures. We don't do it here in boot camp. See, that's the thing that people are mistaken. Nothing leaves boot camp. Yeah, the only thing that leaves boot camp is your experiences. The blocks won't work up there. They're meant for this simulation. And they're limited. That's another one of those things that really sucks about this simulation. Is limited resources. And so, back in the day, it was everywhere, okay? Not so much today. There's still tons to work with, but we got to share. And that's where we're coming into our problems, because people don't want to share. They want to hold all the blocks and be pharaohs and collect their custom hell. And see, so this Meaning of Life, tape number 1, this is about getting you to pay attention, because if that's your gig, if you're about holding all the blocks, not a good future for you when you die. And guess what? You can't avoid dying. You don't have a choice. There is no option of out of this simulation except through. And so, in the words of Rush Limbaugh, do you want your custom hell? Or do you really want to think about that eternal life that you're being offered? It's a gift. I mean, think about this. Every person walking and breathing on this planet is an eternal being with one condition. Don't screw up in boot camp. Act right. Behave. Kind of what the meaning of life is all about. Yeah. Imagine that. Yeah, see, and I've been on this mission for the last 5 years. Yeah, explore space. Yeah, that bullshit. Yeah. Father has had me on a lot of crazy missions because I had to get people's attention so that they would listen. But we're getting there now. Believe it or not, I think there's a few people listening right now. There might be more than 20 out there right now listening. So, I really need you guys to pay attention. This eternal life of yours, it's a gift. Don't want it? Give it back. Not going to like the outcome. Because plain and simple, if you're giving it back because you're afraid you're going to have to go through custom hell, yeah, you might still have to go through custom hell. All right? But on the other hand, if you're doing it for a real good reason and you're thinking, yeah, I am unworthy of this world, yeah, still not a good chance. See, he doesn't like quitters. Does not like quitters. And so your best option is to change. Learn what it means to be a decent person. Find kindness in your heart. Follow your heart. Yeah, that compass he gave you. Work with that bad boy. Yeah, it might be hard for some of you guys. That sucker so froze up, you never know. Where is the damn thing? I know I have one. Yeah, it might take a minute to reach it. See, you're what's known as in a rabbit hole. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, you just buried that damn heart so bad that it might take a minute to reach it. But I'll tell you what, I got a sign for you. And when you have reached it, you have this thing called holy water. It comes out of your eyeballs. Yeah, that means you're on the right path. That means you're really asking the Father to forgive you for the wrong that you've done in the world. And then do yourself a favor. Write them things down on a piece of paper. Just say, and don't care how many or whatever. Just write what you feel is important on a piece of paper that you've done wrong in the world. And when you get that done, because we're right there with you. You remember I told you, we're in your mind. We know what you're thinking. We know what you're feeling. And we know if it's real. And trust me, the tears, that is a very good sign that we know it's real. And throw that piece of paper away. Because this is the second coming. Because people didn't know before. See, people thought this was the wild, wild west. And up until now, that's how we've lived. But it's time for mankind to evolve. And that's what the second coming really was about. You know that four horsemen and the Revelations and all the apocalypse, the end of the world kind of bullshit? Yeah, that we still got well over 2,000 years for all that to come up. That's the end of the world. But we got plans for that. Because it turns out we won't be able to be on this world. Yeah, we're going to go out there into space. And when this world does reach its apocalypse, which it will happen, the four horsemen and the other riddles of Revelation, yeah, that will all come. But not until the third king. Yeah, we're only halfway through the life of this world. Yeah, this is the part where we stop acting like greedy cavemen, and the second king comes, which is me. And all of you realize that with logic and the understanding of science that we have today, that we have an eternal life. See, that's the thing. The other two kings, yeah, Jesus and the third king, yeah, those guys get superpowers. Yeah, water into wine, walk on water, that kind of bullshit. Yeah, I get logic. Yeah. Talk about screwed. But that's okay because I'm the high king. I'm the one that has the toughest run. Because I have to bring logic out of flat earthers. Yeah, that's a term I have. Plain and simple. If you're on the sidewalk handing out flyers about the world is flat, dude, you're about as stupid as they get. I hate to tell you, but dude, come on. Are you seriously thinking that? Who in the hell taught you that? Damn. The world's flat. Really? Yeah. And you're handing flyers. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We have definitely. You're the king of dumb. Yes, you are, buddy. You are the king of dumb. I am so glad to crown you. Yeah. 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 We're going to have to work with those people. Yeah. Those people are, yeah, the kings of dumb. But there's a lot of them. And they may not necessarily be about flat earth, but they still, right there with them. Yeah, they believe a bunch of stupid shit. But we got to see, this is kind of a war on stupid too. You know, we got to get stupid behind. We got to get stupid out of the news. We got to get stupid out of our schools. We got to get stupid out of everything. We got to start evolving. It's time for mankind to evolve into an educated society that prospers and works together and realizes that they're in boot camp together. And believe it or not, it does not matter if you're on this side of the border or that side of the border. It's the same damn border. Yeah, same land, same. Yeah, God owns both sides. Yeah, both sides of that border. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. And yeah, he owns them planets. Yeah, he owns all them galaxies. Yeah, it's all his holodeck. Okay, yeah, owns it all. And you know, we're free to use it. But we have to do it together. And we have to work together. And we have to be kind to each other. It's important that we find kindness in our heart, in our steps every day. It will make this world a much better place. This whole bullshit that's going down in Akron, you know, that there's so many wrongs in that one. But I got first three questions about that. First of all, what's the guy doing in a car with a damn gun to start with? And second question, why in the hell didn't you pull over when you told him to, when they turned the lights on? And the third question, why the hell are you shot at the cops? Are you kidding me? You shot at the cops. Okay. In what world is that okay with us? With any of you? I seriously want to know. Is it okay that they can shoot at the cops? I really want to know. You guys, you're pinning the cops as being bad guys, but he shot at them, okay? He's lucky he don't have 1,000 damn bullets in him. Oh my God, people, really? Let's evolve, okay? Anyway, you know what? Again, we got to get rid of stupid. I'm sorry, people. Stupid has to go. And, yeah, plain and simple, if an officer is being shot at, dude, expect to have some bullet holes in you. Okay? End of story. Yeah, that. You pulled the trigger. Yeah, and get your justice. Yeah. Anyway, I want everyone to do your best to calm others down, though, on this whole situation. Because the truth is, we need to stop being dumb. And guns is the number one dumb we got going on. We need to figure out a way where that kid didn't need to have a damn gun in his car to start with. Why in the hell did he have one? Did he feel he needed one? Is he playing gangster like he's big badass? I mean, we got to go back to the beginning of the problem there. Why was he riding with a gun in the car? Because, you know what? I have a feeling he would have pulled right over if he hadn't had that in his car. Yeah, I honestly believe that it probably wouldn't have been that big a deal. But, you know, that one particular circumstance escalated into death. You know? And, again, cop's fault? Really? Yeah, like I said, the most abused people on this planet is the officers and law enforcement on this planet. Yeah, I know they don't do perfect. They don't do perfect. Walmart screws you sometimes too. They're not perfect there either. All right, McDonald's is kind of screwed up sometimes, and they're not perfect there either. Even NASA fucks up. Okay, let's remember, people, we're human, and we screw up. But overall, What's their mission? It's about helping. Keep that in mind when you start attacking the officers on how bad things are. Because they aren't the ones making it bad. So, anyway, we got off the meaning of life. I had to cover that one topic because it stuck in my crow last night, and he told me that I'd be able to get that off my chest today, and now I did. So I feel better. I hope you guys feel better. It's not a good thing. It wasn't a good thing. And like I said, we need to solve the problem at the beginning of that. Why was he riding with a gun in his car? Why would anybody be doing that? And the road rage and the idiots that have the mental issues that decide to open up in a parade. Yeah. But, see, Avatar membership, we'll be able to identify a lot of that stuff. We will be able to sit down with them and say a psych evaluation and say, yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Did you say you had weapons? Yeah. We're thinking that it's probably not a good idea to have weapons. Yeah. That's, we're under the impression that it might be an unstable environment if you're having a bad day. And we don't want to have danger in our world. We're actually trying to make this place a safe place. So, yeah. There's a lot of good things that can come from what we're setting up right now. But I need everyone first to understand the meaning of life. And we'll work the small stuff out. But think about the big stuff. Your eternal soul. Do you want to go on? Or do you want boot camp to be everything you was? It is literally your choice. Free will. I'll be back with some more.